Did you guys know that over 90% of you aren't subscribed to my channel? Come on, I've got Mate. I make decks from the early 2010s. What's not to love about me? I'm not like other boys. What is up, all of my beautiful dudes and dudettes? Make sure you have some mate while you watch this, because here it finally is, the Dragunity Pendulum deck profile that I have been promising you. So we're going to be doing this similar to how we did the Inzektor deck profile. We've got the main deck, the extra deck, the side deck, and then some cards that I have been messing around with in the main deck, but I can't seem to get the exact ratios correct, so I want you guys to comment down below upon seeing this to see how I can incorporate it into the main deck to make this as competitive as we possibly can. So let's hop right into this deck profile. So to start off with the Dragunity tuners, we have triple Dragunity Remus, which is essentially just another Dragon Ravine and an extender. One Koos and one Phalanx. I can't really figure out if I want to do 2 Koos, 2 Phalanx, or 3-2-1, but this is the ratio that I have been using recently, and I've really been liking it. If I were to bump any of them up, I would bump Koos up to 2, but I do think that you need at least 3 Remus and then at least 1 Phalanx, 1 Koos. Like I said before at the very beginning of the video, tell me how many Koos and how many Phalanx you're running in your deck, and how many you think I should be running. For the Winged Beasts, we've got 1 of the OG Ducks, 2 Senatus, and 2 Legatus. The only change that I would make to these would be bumping Legatus up to 3 or Ducks up to 2. Legatus is probably one of the best extenders that we have in the deck, just being able to special summon if there is a Dragon Ravine or Dragunity on field. Makes it so that if you see it in your opening hand, you know that you're going to be able to get Crystal Wing out on your 5th summon right then and there. Dragunity Senatus is fantastic because it means that you're always going to have one of the tuners at least in circulation by discarding any Dragunity card. And if that Dragunity card, not monster, but card, so an extra Dragunity Glow that you may have in hand, or Divine Lance if you're running it in your main deck, you can also pitch for Dragunity Senatus. If you have a tuner in hand, though, it means that immediately off of a single Dragunity Senatus, you've got 2 tuners in circulation, which is so important for the Dragunity combos. Ducks is a fantastic card to have in your hand if you already have a Dragon Ravine in hand, but I would want to bump it up to 2, specifically because a Dragunity Ducks in the mid to late game is such a clutch top deck card. For the big guys, I run a single Dragunity Arma Mistletoe. Now I bet you guys are wondering, where's Arma Graham? Where's Arma Leviton? You're gonna see those later on in the video. Arma Mistletoe is probably one of the most important combo pieces that we have in the deck. It's thanks to this that we're able to just cycle so many cards, loop so many cards such as Gaydurg, Samsara Dragon, all of the tuners, that we can get Heretic Dragon, King of Atum out on the field. Mistletoe is such an important card. The fact that its summon counts as a special summon facilitates the majority of the combos, because Dragunity is one of those archetypes that doesn't understand the phrase hard once per turn. For the Dragunity spells and traps, you know that we have 3 Dragon Ravine, 3 Dragunity Glow, and then 1 Dragunity Oblate. Dragon Ravine is one of the most busted field spells printed of all time. It's been on and off the ban list for years. Dragunity Glow is the extender that this deck has needed, that you can just add Arma Mistletoe to hand, and then banish it to special summon that Gaydurg that you've equipped to Arma Mistletoe to just continue on your plays is so fantastic. And Dragunity Oblate is that one searchable card that you need to stop your opponent's Dark Ruler no more, your opponent's Forbidden Droplet, your opponent's Lightning Storm, any of those cards. This card is so amazing. That's why we're running 3 Dragunity Glow, because I would love to see Dragunity Glow in my opening hand so I can use Romulus's effect to specifically search Dragunity Oblate. For our extenders that we have, we've got Samsara Dragon, a new addition thanks to Ghosts from the Past 2 that allows us to banish itself from grave to add Mistletoe back to hand to immediately tribute and restart the whole Mistletoe combo once again. 2 Baby Rock. 2 Baby Rock is a must. You can get away with 1 1, but you will never ever run 3, or else it's just going to clog your hands open. 1 Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, being able to bounce a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon or a Dragon Ravine to hand to be able to special summon this to climb into Dragunity Knight Barca and then replay those cards from your hand is absolutely beautiful. 1 Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's Frisian. He is an easy extender. Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms, is just another Dragon Ravine. And then Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, it's our big, beefy level 10 that can special summon any dragon we want from the grave. For the 2 spell extenders, Gold Sarcophagus and Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine is just, it's a type-specific Foolish Burial for us. There's so many cards that we can just dump into the grave, and there are so many specific cards that we need to get to the grave as fast as possible and that we don't really want to use Dragon Ravine for so that we can add cards to the hand for Dragon Ravine. Gold Sarcophagus is a roundabout terraforming. And now for the Pendulum Dragons that gives this deck its name of Pendulum in Dragunity Pendulum. We've got 1 Amorphage Lechery, 1 Amorphage Goliath, 1 Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, along with Supreme King Gate 0, triple Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, and 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. Lechery stops either player from activating spells, Goliath stops either player from special summoning from the extra deck, Darkworm is a pendulum body to easily get on board, Gate 0 is a discard that you can add to hand off of Darkworm or a pendulum scale, Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon is unbelievable. The fact that you can discard it from hand to add any of these dragon pendulums from deck to hand, or activate it in the pendulum scale and then pop it to special summon any fusion Ixies or dragon from your grave to restart your combos like Gatorg. It's too good to not play at 3. And then Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon, you do a lot of banishing in the Dragunity deck. Chaos Emperor's pendulum effect to just pay 1,000 life points and then add any of your banished cards back to your hand for follow-up is fantastic, and it's searchable off of Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. For our interruptions, we play 1 Called by the Grave, 1 DD Crow, 2 Ash Blossom, and then the Gamma package, because so many of our plays start with a spell card or a monster discarding from hand. For the extra deck, we've got Dragunity Knight Gatorg, Dragunity Knight Vajrayana, and Dragunity Knight Barca, along with Dragunity Knight Romulus, which are the main Dragunity Knight extra deck cards that are our big combo pieces instead of final boss monsters. Gatorg is a non-once per turn add and discard. Vajrayana is a non-once per turn that on summon, it can equip one of your Dragunity tuners, and then you can special summon that tuner or send the tuner to grave to double Vajrayana's attack, which is a good cinch when you need to OTK. Barca equips any and all Dragunity monsters from your grave to it that you want, allowing to equip all of your Dragunity tuners to just special summon them to the field. And Romulus, everybody knows what Romulus is doing. Dragon Link has been around for quite some time now. 1 Atum, and then 2 Spheres. Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres not only is a card that you end your combo on if you're going first, but it is also an extender in this deck thanks to Samsara Dragon. If you would like to see those combos, check out channels like Phoenix Flare X, where he does a Master Duel tutorial of how to properly use Samsara Dragon, or get this video to 50 likes and I will release a combo video of this. Combo videos are now going to start coming up on Tuesdays, so please tune in on Tuesdays to see combo videos of the deck profiles that you've gotten up to 50 likes. Dragunity Knight Aradbear, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and Borreload Savage Dragon are the boss monsters that you are usually going to be ending your field on. Aradbear and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon negate monster effects. Aradbear banishes, Crystal Wing destroys, and then gains the attack of the monster that it negated. Borreload Savage Dragon is an Omni-negate. For other combo-esque pieces, Chaos Ruler, Guard Dragon Pisty, Triple Burst Dragon, and Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. If you mill Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, you can add that to the hand, and that is an immediate extension. Pisty Triple Burst and Darkness Metal are extenders that help you with the Pendulum Dragon combo. Speaking of Pendulum, the final card that makes this deck actually playable is Beyond the Pendulum. It is a 2-card combo to be able to bring this out, not counting all of the other cards in your hand that you can use to just go into your normal Dragunity combos. Beyond the Pendulum is able to add those Amorphages to hand, which we haven't been able to have before, sort of just figuring out ways to bring them out through the Guard Dragon cards, or altering your combo line so that you can add that lechery to hand and then discard something else off of Gay Dirt. Beyond the Pendulum is just... it's so good. It makes this deck actually work. And remember, if you want to see this combo, get this video to 50 likes, and then you will see this full combo tutorial. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much. On to the side deck. Now, the side deck is specifically geared towards going second, so we can switch the deck into its more OTK version. We have triple Forbidden Droplet, triple Lightning Storm, along with a Harpy's Feather Duster, because we hate back row. And then for the Dragunity part of the OTK enablers, triple Dragunity Whirlwind, an Armagram, a Gisarme, and Black Rose Dragon, Trident Dragaon, and Dragunity Knight Ascalon. The Dragunity Whirlwind package, being able to go into Black Rose Dragon to nuke your opponent's board, is chef's kiss. And then Trident Dragon and Ascalon, if you get them both on the field, Ascalon will banish your opponent's monsters, and then Trident Dragon will OTK your opponent for 9,000 damage. It's beautiful. Now, like the Inzektor deck profile that I did last week, we're going into these extra cards that I need you guys to help me figure out if I should add them into the deck or not, or how I can add them into the deck to make the deck better. Dragunity Knight Divine Lance and Dragunity Knight Arma Levitin are 2 cards that are talked about quite a bit in the Dragunity community, no matter what Discord, Facebook group, or Pojo forum you are a part of. Arma Levitin does something very similar to Red Eyes Darkness Metal and Samsara Dragon in a way, and the fact that it is just a very easily used extender, and Divine Lance is able to get another Dragunity tuner into circulation, and it's searchable off of Romulus. The thing is that I'm usually searching Dragunity Glow or Oblate with Romulus, Oblate being a counter trap to stop the activation of my opponent's spells and traps, and Glow being one of the most important extenders that we have in the deck so far. An Arma Levitin that I can just special summon itself over and over and over again and doesn't have the restrictions that the new Errata Red MD has. It's a really good card. As for interruptions, Nibiru, Alpha, Droll, Valor, and Imperm. Valor and Imperm have always been good. Droll is just going to be getting better. Alpha is a special summonable level 8 that helps push for the OTKs, along with being able to just clear cards on your opponent's side of the field. Nibiru also is the very same thing. The fact that you can just banish the token off of Ascalon, you get rid of it right there. There's no reason to worry about the token no matter how big it gets, because you just take care of it with Ascalon, and that's it. So there you guys have it. That is my Dragunity Pendulum deck profile. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter, and don't forget to also follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all of my updates for my channel. And don't forget to make yourself a mate and enjoy yourself today with the decks that brought you joy when you got into the game. Have an awesome day, guys. See you around.